then this is your intelligent practice for Tuesday's lesson. So to find a rule when there are two steps. So first one, use the function machine to complete the table. So the input in the first case will be 1 times by 5, add 2, and that will get you your output. Hopefully that one is fairly straightforward for you there. Complete the table for the given function machine. So similar task this time, we've got an input and then times by 3, take away 4, and then the output. So your inputs are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next question, the input is times by 2, add 5. So what is the output if the input is 5? What is the input if the output is 19? So be careful on that one, the other way around. What is the output if the input is 3.5? So a nice bit of decimal number work for you there. Okay, two tasks over here as well. So input down the side, take away 3 divided by 2, and the output. And there is one here where you're going to need to work backwards and do the inverse operation. Very similar here, input down the side, 2 different functions, and then your output. And the same here, the very last one, you're going to need to work backwards doing the inverse to get to your input here. And then just like we just did in the guided task, can you write this step as a single function? Try out with a couple of numbers if you're not sure. So times 5 times 2, can you work that as just one single function? It's going to be times by something. I'll give you that as a little hint. Right, this one says which pairs of function machines will give you the same outputs for a given input. I've written that question very strangely, but essentially, sorry, I want to know, this is a pair of function machines, so these two here. If I put an input in here, the same one, will it give me the same output? So again, something that we just did in the guided. If I put in these two, so a pair, the same input, will it give me the same output? Here, same input, does it give me the same output? Which ones does it work for? I would try 2 or 3 examples, 2 or 3 different numbers for each one to try and prove it. Okay, I'll just briefly go over, dive deeper. So there's just 2 today, so please do have a go at them. Can you complete the table for this function machine? So take away 3 times by 4. So very similar to what you've been doing. These two look, you go in the opposite way. Rosie puts a number into the machine and she gets out the same number. Can you work out what Rosie put in? I just had to pause that recording then. There was a knock at the door. The postman has bought me a birthday present. It is my birthday today, actually, as this is Tuesday. I am technically recording this on Sunday, though, so I am talking to the future you. All right, so what we were saying, right, yes, work out Rosie's number, sorry. If she puts the same input into the machine, she gets the same number out. What could her input have been? And then we've got Teddy over here. Teddy's got 2 function machines. Add 5 times 2 times 2, add 5. Teddy reckons the function machines will give the same answer. Is Teddy correct? Is there an input that will give the same output for both machines? Okay, so have a think about those two. The answers are on the next 2 slides, obviously, but we would appreciate it if you actually tried to do the work yourselves and then send us in your answers on Purple Mesh or on your portfolio on Class Dojo. Okay, I will speak to you soon for the next lesson.